Anderson, are you ready to move on? Whoa.
I'm sick of the games, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Anderson .Paak. He's a critically acclaimed, Grammy-nominated singer, rapper, drummer, and producer. And on November 16th, he's dropping his third studio album. It's the highly anticipated Oxnard. Anderson .Paak, welcome to the show.
It's good to be here, man. I was dressed for the occasion, you know?
I see it. Now, we don't have all of the fries for you, but we did bring all the hot sauces. How are you with spicy food?
I like spicy food, but I'm not like a connoisseur. I'm not like a daredevil when it comes to this.
All right, we have the vegan nuggets on the plate, ready to go.
Bro, I'm nervous now, man. I'm really thinking about what I'm getting myself into, bro.
Well, there's no turning back now.
These are all vegan, are you sure?
They're all vegan, positive. I find with the vegan nuggets, they're a little bit
gross. This is gonna be the challenge right here of just finishing these.
Right.
Fuck the hot sauce.
So these days, life is good for Anderson .Paak, but I know that it wasn't always sold out tours and studio sessions with Dr. Dre. When you think about your pre-fame career as a wedding singer, are there any ceremonies that stand out? Ever have to deal with a bridezilla or someone's drunk uncle screaming requests in your face?
I got a lap dance at the same time playing the drums one time.
Damn.
Yeah, the girl that was getting married too, like wild and drunk. We were playing there, hopped on, I still kept the beat going and stuff. It was dope, man. We used to play all kinds of crazy shows.
How dependent were you on older women with money during the come-up? Because I get the sense that there are some handouts from some sugar
Playing
mamas.
at those bars, man. You know, like the bars in the wedding singer stuff, man. Like all kinds of gigs that we did. Sometimes we didn't have money. We didn't have transportation. We didn't have places to stay. We were just talent. So thank God for those people, you know, older women, younger women, who supported us through the music and supported us through those times when we were just, all we cared about was just playing music, bars, sleeping on couches.
So legend has it your big break came when Dr. Dre heard you on Suede and then proceeded to make you the most featured artist on his Compton album. There's so much mythology around the genius of Dre and his ability to pull things out of artists that they didn't know that they had. Can you draw back the curtain on his process at all?
Yes, first off, he doesn't do anything that doesn't feel right. He doesn't care about any of the hype. He just tries to hone in on a moment and just deliver on the moment.
Make sure you get it right.
Make sure you get it right. He hears it that way he wants, especially in his vocal producing. He hears what he wants, so he's just like, no, try like this, even little words and stuff like that. So it's that, the technique, man. I've seen people, you know, love it and people hate it. It's not for everybody. That's a part of his process, man. I work on something for like 3-4 months.
Right.
A song, or just 3 days and it's done.
And then there's so much fascination behind these music juggernauts and how they operate in the studio. So what I want to do is hit you with a few other Anderson .Paak collaborations. And I just want to know the first thing that comes to your head when you think about how they work, okay? Kendrick Lamar.
Mechanics. Assassin. Meticulous. Technical.
T.I.
South. Trap. Southern. Very high energy. His music is like a movement, you know, especially his early stuff. Anthemic, you know? That's what I think about when I think of T.I.
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper, uplifting, positive, also technical as fuck, a wide range of ability. Yeah, I think of a man with a message.
And then Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. I think of fun, charismatic. I think of all-around MVP kind of player. He can do it, he could dish it rock, he could shoot, and he could perform in the halftime, you know? He's the one that the whole team looks to for like that energy, you know, if he's playing or not.
So you're naming your new album after the city you grew up in. Shout out to Oxnard, California, a place you once described as being best known for its beaches, Mexican broads, and strawberry fields. So as someone who clearly has great insight, I'm hoping to get an Anderson .Paak visitor's guide to Ventura County. Do you have a go-to winery?
A go-to winery? Hell no. The liquor store. Somewhere off 5 Points liquor store, I know winery.
Was it a point of pride for Oxnard when an 18-foot Santa Claus was moved from Carpinteria to your hometown?
I don't know if they were hyped about that, but I remember that Santa Claus because I remember seeing it, man. But I don't really know if it made waves like that. But maybe. I think they were probably more hyped when we finally got a Krispy Kreme.
Why do you think Oxnard produces so many UFC fighters and boxing champions?
And shit else to do. Niggas get bored and then they want to fight. So you might as well do it and learn how to really fight and go in the gym and make, learn the art. And man, we got some of the best, man, scrappers. If it wasn't for that, probably a lot of people would be getting in trouble and shit.
Who has more pull in Ventura County, Super Duper Kyle, Madlib, or you?
Come on, bro. You already know the answer to that. I'm about to get the key to the city, bro. Shout out to the homie Kyle, shout out to Madlib. It's different because a lot of talented people come from Oxnard and Ventura, but they don't always rep after because you feel like a big fish in a small pond out there. So it's like how to get to the city. So now it's great to come back, but definitely I got the most pool.
All right, so this next one is a mango and habanero from Small Axe.
Now this one, I can feel it instantly.
Going up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So can't have you in the seat without discussing the Anderson Paak live show, which has been described as a religious experience by the Sydney Morning Herald. And as someone who has a deep connection to the punk scene, I'm wondering if you have any thoughts on this growing trend of mosh pits at rap shows. Are they up to snuff?
Rap and trap, modern day trap is like the modern day punk, And a lot of times in a punk rock show, you're not getting like 808s and shit. It's like real instruments and stuff, and the sound is thin. But now it's like at these shows, it's like, you got these huge fucking trap anthems, these crazy different breakdowns and stuff, and people just don't know what else to do with that energy. But not everybody is there for that, especially at my shows. Like I got like some soulful people.
Right.
I got people that just, I work, I got kids, nigga. I got some that, they got their side chick. I got like other ones that just got their heels on and shit. And then 80% might be just white dudes, and they want to fucking, come on, man. And not everybody's there for that. So it's just about keeping this song, we're gonna mosh, y'all. Be careful.
And then in 2016, you opened for Beyonce at Dodger Stadium. What, if anything, did you learn about performing from her? Because she seems to be credited as being the pinnacle in that genre.
That show was a train wreck for me. That was one of the saddest shows of my life. We killed the sound check. That was the thing, man. Shout out to all my bands that be killing the sound check. And then take a fat shit on the night of the show. But we were hyped, bro. We were feeling ourselves. We Dodger Stadium, bro. We about to kill the shit. The sound check. We met Beyonce. She came out to our sound check. She was so sweet. Like, thank you so much. Blah blah blah. Then we get a little crowd. We start playing. Second song in. Boom. My keyboard player Tinava, his whole keyboard falls. His whole rig just completely falls and destroys everywhere, all over the ground. And it's this big sound, like feedback going. Nobody knows what's going on. Everything's slapping all over the place. And then the show was done. Our 10 minutes was done. I walked off stage, and right when I was going back to my dressing room, I remember seeing Jay-Z, and I caught the very end. And he just turned around and looked like, was like, it's the rock. Just dipped off into the distance. This is almond milk. Just want to let the record straight. Do that
Almond
corny
milk.
shit.
It's all vegan today.
Damn, it's fire.
Yeah.
Almond Breeze?
So good.
Fire.
So good. All right, Anderson, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guests' Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context. So I'll bust out the laptop, I'll show you the picture, then you just tell me the bigger story. Does that sound good?
Perfect.
All right, laptop, please. Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome, John.
First things first.
It's the rock.
Here you are.
Bastards.
Paying homage to state property with the untied do-rag.
State prop chain gang.
And then the Iverson jersey.
Early.
How influential was that era of hip-hop inspired movies? I know that Juice was a big deal for you, right?
I wanted to be a DJ. I wanted to be doing something in hip hop. After I saw that flick, and I loved how also too, what I love about that flick is all his friends, they were all brothers, coming together. They would go to one was cooking, one was funny, one was more hot-headed. And I see that dynamic with my band now too. Shout out to Free Nationals. Damn, what the fuck? There's cat dander on this one. We didn't put hot sauce on this one. I wanted to see if you were allergic. The fuck is on that one?
Did you hurt yourself? Dancing on the desk.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's swell. No, Lord. I didn't hurt myself, thank God, because like there was such like a heavy like camera crew like there. Everyone was there, so there was a lot of people to like break my fall. You know, I like fell on cameras and stuff, so it was a soft landing.
But sometimes when you hear your jam,
I can't help it. I gotta get on the good foot. Why is it on loop, man? Stop this. Anytime you come in like this, you gon' fall. Yeah, put it back.
All right, Bill. We can lose that. Anderson, are you ready to move on? Whoa.
I'm sick of the games, bro.
Little taste in the Middle East
It's
with
hot,
that
for
one.
sure, yeah.
So these days, a lot of young artists get discovered by posting popular covers on YouTube or elsewhere on the internet. And I want to talk about what you did early on with covers, because you seem to approach it more specific in your purpose. Can you talk through the hows and whys of some of the early songs that you covered?
I wanted to take songs that were, I guess, considered like alternative or like more white people music, I guess, and change them into like something that would be like more soulful. In the 50s, early 40s, they were taking these records from black artists, and then, you know, white artists would reinterpret them, and then it would get radio play all of a sudden. It went from being like race records to being called rock and roll, you know? So my whole thing was just flipping that idea upside down.
You were doing maps.
Maps, yeah. You know, it's just honestly like a lot of songs that were big for me in high school that I really enjoyed. Yeah, the Yeah Yeahs maps.
Postal Service songs?
Postal Service, yep. Seven Nation Army. Beatles tune. We did a Beatles tune. That one's hot. That one's fucking.
One of the first things that you ever put on the internet was a Coldplay tribute. And that's when you were going under the name Breezy Lovejoy.
Yes, fam. Stop.
Which do you regret more?
Talk like this?
Which do you regret more?
I ain't got no regrets, man. But damn, man, I did not have to do a whole Coldplay tribute, bro. That was extra as fuck. I was really into Coldplay, dog. Couldn't tell me shit. Couldn't tell me they weren't the best, bro. When you got first put on the Coldplay, some of y'all were open as fuck, man.
All right, you ready to move on, my man?
Let's
All right,
do it.
are we eating the whole nug?
Yeah, let's just do that now, man.
All right, firewater.
Oh, this one is hot.
Yeah, let's take a milk break. So I'm no music critic, so I won't do the disservice of trying to explain your sound, but I think what people are drawn to is how layered your music is, which I think speaks to how diverse your listening habits are. So what I want to do is pull at the thread of some of your influences to see what they mean to you. Is it true that you used to get in trouble in school singing Dr. Dre and Snoop songs at show and tell?
Yes. And some teachers didn't get it. Some teachers were cool, though. They let me do my thing. Some teachers didn't understand, but some teachers were just tight because they're like, you were supposed to bring something. Just follow the rules, bro. Don't try to finesse it. I knew every word, though. I was like, that's a show and tell for your ass, bro. The whole thing and nothing but a G thing, top to bottom choruses, the whole thing of Dre Day, I was reciting. That was the only thing I cared about. Going home, locking myself in the room and learning every single word to my favorite song.
What can you tell me about the role the St. Paul's Baptist Church had in your musical awakening?
Yes, Lord! Man, that's why I got everything, man. That's my foundation, man. Thank God for the church. I would just be a little shithead, you know? Best musicians, best singers, craziest people. Talk about punk shows, that shit crazy too, but you talk about Black Baptist, Southern Baptist Church too, that energy crazy. You see, it's like, baby doing circle pits in there too. Taking the whole, we gotta keep it.
We gotta keep it going. We gotta keep it going.
Type of shit I'm talking about.
why we came here today.
Right. Breakthroughs.
What's happening?
Dead ass.
Yeah. All right, Anderson, we know that you're West Coast, Ventura County to the core, and even your lyrics, your music videos, they're full of all these references to old school California culture. So what I want to do is play a game called How West Coast Is It? I'll give you some topics, and you'll tell me if it's West Coast, kinda West Coast, or totally fugazi, okay?
Okay.
El Camino's on Dayton's.
West Coast. And Dirty South. Yeah, the gold Daytonas, man. You know, traditional shit. Vintage cars, muscle cars. American-made cars.
Fat Burger. I've heard that you have a very controversial take on why Fat Burger is better than In-N-Out.
West Coast. You can get more options. You can get a whole fried egg on your shit. Relish, mustard. You see how the LA accents start coming out right now. Fuck that, nigga. You get mustard, relish, fried egg, gluten-free bun now. The Impossible Burger.
Which is that vegan burger that tastes like a real burger.
They one of the only spots, fast food spots, you can get the Impossible Burger. Okay? Lettuce, mayonnaise on both sides of the bun. Mustard. I said mustard already. And, you know, they take 2 hours to make one burger, but it's gonna be fire.
What about horchata?
Horchata sounds like a tourist. Horchata. Horchata. I can't roll my R's, but...
Horchata.
Horchata. Yeah, West Coast. Absolutely. Man, the bomb horchata with the cinnamon and the rice milk. And the ice, the crushed ice. Let me get a gang of crushed ice in my shit.
Tom's coming in with a refill for you, Anderson.
Thank you. I was like, they're gonna do me dirty, not give me no...
Anderson, how you doing?
I'm all right. I can't believe there's 2 more, though. Which was the last one we just took?
The bomb.
The bomb.
Yeah.
There's some shit Thundercat be taking.
You know what?
For fun.
One time, I was chatting with Thundercat, and he was saying, do you know Zach Fox? They were saying that they did Mad Dog 357 and then went to the YG show on it.
Yep.
And they said it was like the biggest mistake ever.
They get a rush out of it.
They like that shit.
Maniacs.
Crazy.
It's a hell of a night. Big bite, tight little bite.
Hey, I see what you did.
You're gonna need a sight. Cheers,
Cheers.
Bro. We did it.
Yeah.
Oh, how I look? I'm getting red.
Under the lights, looking better than when you walked in here, Anderson.
Wow.
Born again.
Changed man. Updated my data plan. Son of a bitch. God damn it, that's fire.
Yeah. So there are obviously a lot of elements to your songwriting, but not to be outdone, the music videos as well. Can you talk me through the biggest professional challenge in working with a live zebra on the Bubbling set?
First, it's like, you're excited because you're like, damn, I'm gonna get to see a zebra. I've never been really close to a zebra. Then they brought the zebra out downtown, you know. Cars are honking, they're excited to see a zebra too, you know. And then the trainer's like, you're good, just don't move your arms around because he'll go straight for your neck. I'm a rapper. You can tell a rapper not to move his hands when he raps. The video comes out, and you start seeing all the great accolades you get. Then you look in the comments, and you see like, why would you put the zebra through that torture, you son of a bitch, you inhumane evil? And then I'm like, damn, I didn't even think about that. I was just so caught up, like, I'm so excited to see a zebra. I wasn't thinking about how the zebra felt. I didn't mean any harm by that, It's just like, I was so excited about the zebra, but I probably wouldn't do that again if we had to do it again. I can't, the fuck, man? It's fucking hot. Ready to go with the ranch.
All right, Anderson. This is the last dab. We call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing.
Hell no.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
But
there it is. That's good. That's textbook. All right, my man. A prayer to the hot sauce gods. It's going down. What a ride it's been, Anderson.
yeah, man. Thanks for this. Appreciate
welcome.
your time. No turning back.
It's going down.
It's so bitter.
All right, Anderson, here we are at the top of Spice Mountain. Inside's bubbling, tongues ablaze, and over this journey, we've talked about your inspirational upbringing, your West Coast credentials, your many musical influences, but one thing we haven't heard is that great voice of yours. So now that we have a trillion Scovilles hitting that $1 million voice, what I want to do is go up and down the hot sauce lineup, and you can just hit me with an ad lib for each sauce. Is it a yes loud, or is it a ooh-wee? And we'll start at the classic.
Gotta take it easy.
The Humble House.
I don't even remember that. I don't remember that. I don't even remember that.
Butterfly Bakery.
Oh no.
What about the Habanero Mango?
Yo, let me tell you something. I came up in this place, I was really frontin'. But that shit right there got me fucking bugging. That shit right there really for the public.
Los Calientes.
Baby, I wanna tell you something, yeah. I got a chocolate on ice when you get home, yeah. I got a little bit of spice when you get home, yeah.
What about the Assam?
Yo! I don't remember that one.
The Firewater.
Whoa!
The Bomb.
Yes, Lord!
Exorisco.
Escosco.
And the last dab.
You know, baby, I was thinking like so much talk about what you was gonna do to me and all these different things you was gonna do when I got home. But you know, when I got home, I just feel like it was all talk, it was all cap. And you know, over here we like to keep it 100, and I have to say it wasn't the best, but it'll do.
Well, we'll take it. And look at you, Anderson Paak, all the way through the hot wing gauntlet. 10 vegan wings up, 10 vegan wings down, and now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you, my friend. This camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Check it out. I just dropped a single, Tense, featuring Kendrick Lamar. We extended the summer for you motherfuckers, okay? The album's called Oxnard. Dr. Dre mixed everything, top to bottom, loud as fuck. Tell them though, man, it's like...
November 16th, it's called Oxnard. Dr. Dre, ever heard of him? He mixed the whole thing. Nothing but legends on the features, am I right?
We're bringing it home. Back home, 805, stand up, Oxnard. I'm bringing Dre with me. I'm bringing horchata cups.
Good job, Anderson, good job.
That's when what I was...
The bomb.
Yeah, that's when you said it gets a little squirrely right there.
Yeah, well, I don't lie.
Thanks.
So what they'll do, Anderson, real quick, is they'll do this slow zoom on us. Ugh, for the
Yeah.
for the opening sequence, and then that'll be that. Hey, what's going on, Spice Lords? I know you're wondering, why is he shaking that bottle? Why is he shaking that bottle? It's because I'm excited to announce that the Last Dab Redux is available now. The Last Dab with Chocolate Pepper X and Pepper X. You've seen your favorite celebrities dabbing wings on the show, and now you can dab your wings at home. Heatness.com, heatness.com to order. Who appreciates you, Spice Lords? Me.